Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. So in this video, we are going to discuss Geeks for Geeks problem of the day, and today's problem is array operations, and it is an easy level problem. So I believe for this particular problem, the problem statement is not very clear. So I'm just going to explain you what this problem statement says. We have this sample test case with us, and the output for this particular sample test case is 2. Let us find out how it is coming out to be. So what they are essentially saying is, we have been given an array consisting of single elements. Some of them can be 0 and others can be non-zero, right? Now we can choose any subarray. For example, if I try to choose this particular subarray, I can choose it only if it does not have a 0, right? So the subarray should not have a 0. A 0 is present here, so I cannot take the whole array. So I have to choose a subarray such that it does not contain 0. So if I have chosen that subarray, I can convert all of these elements to 0. So it will be like this. I can choose this particular subarray consisting of a single element and I can convert it into 0. So all of them will be 0. So I actually need two number of operations to convert the whole array into zeros, right? So this was what the question actually trying to say, but I believe there is some issue with the problem statement and it is not very clear. So basically you will have to find the subarrays, number of subarrays such that it does not contain 0, right? So how do we do this? We can easily do this greedily. So for example, let me just take it a subarray like this. Right, this is our subarray. We start from the left and we just take care of that we have taken one element, right? So just make note of it that we have already taken one element. Now I move forward, I just take care that I have taken two elements, right? I remember this somewhere. Then I move forward, I know that I have taken three elements. Now when I encounter a 0, if the number of elements that I have taken are greater than 0, that means I found a valid subarray of size greater than 0, right? So I'll increment my answer, right? And I'll set my current value, that is the current size of the subarray, as 0, right? Now when I come to this element, I have taken one element, then two elements, then three, and then four. I again encounter a 0 and I see and the number of elements that I have taken are greater than 0, so I again increment my answer, right? Now my current value or the current size is 0 again. Now I encounter a 0 again, but this time the size of the current subarray or the elements that I have taken are 0, right? Because I was not able to take any non-zero element between this particular 0 and this particular 0. So my answer will not increase. Again, similarly, for this the answer will not increase. Then I encounter one element and then I encounter the second element. So now I know at the end I have a subarray of size 2. So when I come out of the loop, I again check if the value, the current size is greater than 0, I will increment my answer. Otherwise, I will not increment it. Right. So this is how you can greedily solve this problem, by just trying to divide the whole array into some subarrays such that it does not contain zeros, right? And the number of subarrays will be equal to the answer. So let us have a look at the code now. What I've done. So I've initialized my answer with 0 and I've initialized my current value with 0. So current will be the size of the current subarray that I am considering. Now I run a loop from 0 to less than n and I just increment I. So at each array of I where it is equal to 0, I'll add 1 to my answer only if current is greater than 0, right? Now I set my current as 0 and I just continue. So this continue is because when array of I is equal to 0, I don't want to process this particular part, right? When array of I is not equal to 0, I'll come here and I'll increment my current, right? So it is a non-zero element, so I'll increment my current. At the end, when I'm out of this for loop, I just add 1 to my answer if my current value is greater than 0, right? And I can just return my answer. So this was the solution to today's problem of the day. Now let me just quickly run it. So this was an easy level problem, but I believe the problem statement is very misleading. That is why you see a lot of the accuracy is very low and there must be a lot of wrong submissions. Even I made one wrong submission. You see, correct submission count is 2 and total number of attempts is 3. So even in my first try, I made a wrong submission. I was just trying to figure out what the problem statement wanted to say actually. So if you see here carefully, it says that 0 must be present in the array, if not you cannot replace it. The problem statement actually wants you to remove all the zeros in the array. So 0 should not be present in the array. I believe this is what they were trying to say. So in any case, this would be the correct approach to solve this particular problem. And I hope that you guys were able to understand the solution. If you guys did, then consider dropping a like on this video. Don't forget to share this channel with your friends. Subscribe to this channel. It's always free of cost and you can always unsubscribe if you don't find the videos interesting later. So till the next video drops, keep coding, stay safe, bye bye.